Hi, it's me, Chinese woman. I meet Chinese woman. You looking pretty banged up.
Oxygen's good?
You have no oxygen in your spacesuit. You're in outer space right now. I'm a Chinese woman. Ho, shit, I make fried rice. Look, here's a funny jock, American jock. Well, you gotta trust me. I'm a U.S. Marine.
Mine's
on
just
Mars,
like any other job.
on the asteroid.
Go steady. Go
That's
safe.
very dangerous
Go
here on the
home with a
asteroid.
pocket full of
You
credit
put on your
at the end of
spacesuit.
the
Press
day.
space to jog.
Totally. It's
Press
just
space
like,
to jog.
I work in the
Press C to
startup,
crouch.
except, with
You are now
more
stealth
aliens,
mode. I can't
lasers,
see you.
and
I can't see
accidental
you.
dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly
How far is it until you
astrophysics.
get into career?
That's why I keep him
10
around.
hours.
Good pep talks.
Yeah. And the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue.
Voice actor.
Shame we won't find any down here. But the metal...
And the fact that I'm 1 inch from the microphone to get good audio quality.
After this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce...
No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer.
It's a walk, not a pain. You can't fry the dumpling like that.
You'd be a millionaire.
You cut the leek and the chive into a small piece. Make soup.
What do we say, Dusty?
We say ching chong.
Get your cut. No exception. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Jews are not worth the
Well, okay
squeeze,
then.
he said.
Let's call this one tough.
And I was surprised when this first came out. I thought very anti-Semitic,
Yes,
but then all
ma'am.
that Israel stuff started popping up.
Why would
Let's go.
anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
I like that. I like when she said, "You shut up. You shut up." They didn't try to conceal. I mean, one of the things about this game is the voice acting is they. I mean, it wasn't even a conscious. It wasn't a conscious. Man, you know what bothers me? When I notice things, people think I'm being OCD and nitpicky, but then they wonder like why everything sucks. It wasn't a conscious decision to have Russian, Irish, Cockney accents in the voice acting for this game. It's just something that happens when you have an ensemble of voice actors, is that they put their own juice on it. The voice acting director, his ears are two pieces of shit attached to his head. Nothing registers with him. So the end result is you're in the year 2420 in outer space. You've got warp technology, and you're talking to people that are like, "Hello, it's me. I'd like to be a bit of this. I've got to get to my spaceship in time, otherwise I'll be fired from my voice acting gig."
We got Matt T with the $50. This is bullshit. There should be way more children in the Chinese mind. The kids can get to the hard-to-reach places.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the other thing. The other thing is, like, oh my god. People who say games are art, they're absolutely not art.
No.
They're absolutely not. The cut and dry proof of that is, I've said this before, is, what's that game, Super Hot? The end of Super Hot, which is a good, Super Hot's a good game, and the ending was like cool and trippy, is you point the gun in VR, pointing a gun to your own head and killing yourself in VR is like crazy. That was like a moment in the game where it could have been elevated to something higher than just a game, but they made them. But they made them take it out, and they took it out, and it's like no problem. There's no like the artistic, like arguably the most like artistic part of the game, where the authors like it's an area where the author's uniqueness and individuality and their vision is like really like holding a gun to your head in VR and pulling the trigger. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That was like a when you do that, you're playing this whole game, and then you do that, and you're like, oh my god, wow, that was crazy. And they just take it out because you have to take it out because it's a game, it's not art. So we'll just fucking play this piece of shit. Here we are with the gemstones. How many games, this is a question, how many games are there on Steam with the word void in the title? Have you noticed that?
25.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Void Jumpers! Void surfing. Enter the void. The void. Black void. The reckoning.
Yeah, that one and Dusk.
Dusk is another
Yeah.
overused.
Or Dawn. Whoa.